Hey guys, E3 is coming up in June, and Nintendo announced a new console, and I've got some specs here for you. They're running a triple-core power PC. It's the same thing as the Xbox 360. Now, the thing about going like standard hardware as to last gen, and that. Hey guys, welcome to Like to Dislike Show. I'm going to be doing a little episode on next E3 coming up in June. Now there's been a lot of talk about the new Nintendo system that's coming out, the Wii HD, CAF, Stream, whatever you want to call it. It hasn't been given a name yet, maybe Wii or something. But anywho, they're releasing specs and I got them here. It's going to have a triple-core IBM power PC. That's the central processing unit that's going to be in it, which is actually the same thing as the Xbox 360. Now my question is going to be, are they going to clock it at 3.2 gigahertz, lower or higher? Now where hardware prices fell, I'm kind of thinking it might go to 3.6 if they can achieve that and keep it stable and within, I guess, thermal specifications. Another thing that they're adding to the new Nintendo system is the R700 series by ITI. Now, this is a few generations back. Right now we have the 6 series, 6800, anything 6800 series for ATI. Now that's current gen, that's what the PC can do right now. Now they're going back to the 4 series, so they're saying it's a revamped R700, which could be a, let's say best case scenario, the 4890. And the specs on the 4890 is that it's got an 850 megahertz core. It's built on a 40 nanometer process. It's got probably 1024 megs RAM. That's onboard on the card itself, and we know consoles itself, they can, I guess, have an onboard RAM system that's shared or separate. Now, no information has been given out on whether it's shared or not. Now, I kind of expect Nintendo not to share it and probably have 1024, but where the prices of RAM have dropped since the R700 series, we could be looking at around 2 gig. That'll put it in the next gen slot, I guess we'll call it. Now, some of the other things that a lot of people have been talking about is a little screen that's supposed to be on the controller. Now, this is all still rumor. It could be bullshit. I don't know. But usually, to some extent, there is, I guess, some credibility to it. Even though it is rumors, there could still be a link of credibility. So if they were going to include an on-screen display on your controller, how would it be? What are they going to do? The best thing I can think of, and I heard Michael Pachter on Game Trailers actually talk about this, is how to like the DS, where you got your screen, you get your controller, which is supposedly about the size of this e-reader here, screen on it, which is all touch, and a flip-out HD display, which is your TV. So essentially you have a Nintendo DS. One other thing I was kind of wondering, is it going to support 3D? Because then if you had a 3D TV, you could put on the glasses and it would be essentially like the 3DS, where you get your touch screen on the bottom and your 3D screen up top. But I don't know this. This hasn't been released yet. So, are you looking to buy a new Nintendo system when it comes out with these beefed up specs, which is slightly higher than today's other consoles like the Sony and the 360, just a step above? Now, some of the questions that I'm kind of wondering to myself is if Nintendo got ahead of the pack, like got a new system out before the Xbox, the next Xbox, the next PS4, whatever it's going to be, the Xbox 360 or 720, will people buy into it? Will the hardcore gamer like myself? Because I never bought a Wii. I'm a lazy ass, a little bit of a gut. I like to sit on the couch and enjoy a story, enjoy some graphics. Now, graphics aren't everything. Because I can, and I do find myself going back and playing the old Final Fantasies and the old Secret of Mana for Nintendo. I mean, sprites, they actually hold up in today's graphics. I don't know why. Now, if I were to go to play Final Fantasy VII or something like that, the polygons are just that bad. I can't find myself sitting through it and playing it. I don't know why. Now, some of you can, I can't. Now, I find it easier to play Final Fantasy 3 or 2 or 6 and 4, whatever you want to call it. That's some of the questions I'm asking myself now. Will I buy this new Nintendo? The answer is yes. I'll tell you why. Right now, You have Call of Duty, you have your Battlefield, you have all your new RPGs, all your next gen, everything that you put next gen packed into the new Nintendo stream, we'll call it for this video, just for sakes. We won't call it the Wii, although there's a possibility that it could come as the Wii. So we got all that into one system, but like myself and like everybody else around the world, we all played Nintendo. Most of us did, unless you're really young when it came out. You might have skipped a generation on Nintendo 64 or the Sony PlayStation 1. Now, I grew up on Mario, Zelda, Metroid, all those phenomenal games because they're excellent. Final Fantasy, everything like that. So that's always been with me as I switched to the PlayStation 1, to the PlayStation 2, to the Xbox 360, and that's my console of choice up through the generations. Now, if the Wii comes out and it got all these franchises all under one console, they're getting their Call of Duties, your Final Fantasies, that system is definitely going to be for me.